based on polling last week that we did of ethnic minority voters, we can see that people who are Black British were much more likely than the general public to be voting Labour, as has happened in past elections as well. You mentioned, so it's about two-thirds who were intending to vote Labour rather than, I think, a quarter of the general public. Rather, as you mentioned, the Diane Abbott story is quite an interesting one because it did have quite high cut through, so a lot of people had heard of it. A lot of people thought it reflected quite badly on the Labour Party. But as you mentioned, it doesn't seem to have impacted their vote share. And when I did a focus group of Black British people in the middle of that story kind of blowing up, a lot of people had heard of it. A lot of people thought it reflected badly, but they said that's not what we're voting on. We're voting on policies. And when we asked people why they're voting Labour this time round, Black British people were most likely to say that it was about their economic policies. So more likely than the general public to say it was jobs, housing, and cost of living that was driving their vote.